guys, it's the Tutor here. Today I'm bringing you Final Fantasy 11 cards that you can find in the new Magic the Gathering and Final Fantasy set. This one's a quite quick one, so let's jump right into it. First off, we are going to be looking at Knights of San Dioria. It's a 3-cost white. This is also known as Ranger Captain of Eos. It's a creature, human, soldier, ranger. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a creature card with mana value 1 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle, sacrifice this creature. Your opponent can't cast non-creature spells this turn. It's a 3/3. You can find it in these sets right here. Or not sets, but packs and whatnot. Alright, so that was the only card in mono white. So now we're on to mono blue, and there's 3 cards it looks like. Starting us off with Dragon Wyvern. It's a 3-cost creature drake with flying. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. And then you have Kikirin Merchant, 3-cost creature with it's a beast citizen. For one, you can tap it to draw a card, then discard a card, and you can spend 7 and tap and sacrifice the creature and draw 3 cards. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each town you control. And you can find these 2 cards in here. Next we have Laboratory Maniac, aka Vandeel Adventures. It's a 3-cost creature human wizard. If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. Nice. Alright, so that was it for mono blue. So let's go on to mono black, and it seems like there's 3 cards to this as well. It's a creature, zombie horror, cut rub Fourier, 3-cost. When this creature enters, choose 1, destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn, or exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Then you have Shantoto's Coercion. It's a 2-cost sorcery. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, then shuffle. This is also known as Diabolic Intent. You can find these cards here. And then you have the next card, also known as Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. Basically, it's the Shadow Lord, 3-cost legendary creature, Phyrexian Praetor. When a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, they draw a card. And they can spend 7 to discard X cards, and exile the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may play lands and cast spells from among those cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. Honestly, pretty fun. And look at that artwork though. I mean, I like the purple and the kind of like the shading they did. Looks like a giant, just like Titan looking creature. It looks super cool, and like the veins popping out. So that's super cool. Next we have the only mono red card, and it's Sabo Tender. It's a 2-cost creature plant with reach, landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Nice and simple effect. Alright, so next we're on to green. Starting us off with Gyashi Green. It's an art card, number 10 out of 53. Looking cute, even that cabbage right there, that chocobo. Then you have Goo Boo Gardener. It's a 2-cost creature plant beast, and it's just a mana dork. You can just tap it to add 1 green. It's 1/3, which is kind of nice. You can find these 2 cards here. And then this is the card in the card art. Gyashi Green's 2-cost sorcery. Create a 2/2 green bird creature token with whenever a land you control enters. This token gets +1/+0 until end of turn and has a flashback of 7. Then you have Prishi's Wanderings. It's a 3-cost instant. Search your library for a basic land card or town card. Put it onto the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle. When you search your library this way, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So we'll be in landfall decks. Next, we have a summon, and it looks like there's like an alternative artwork right here. Summon Fenrir, and it's a saga. Crescent Fane, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle. And it has Heaven Ward Howl. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, that creature enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. And then you have Ecliptic Growl. Draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power or tied for the greatest power. and it's Enchantment Creatures Saga Wolf, and you have the alternative artwork, which just looks so good. Let me know which one you prefer, but I think obviously most people would probably say the one on the right here. So that was all the mono green cards. Next we're on to multicolored. Starting us off with an art card, it's Shantoto Tactician Magician, number 16 of 53. And then you have Absolute Virtue, it's an 8 cost Avatar Warrior. This spell can't be countered. Flying, you have protection from each of your opponents. So Ooga Booga is pretty good. All right, and then we are on to Shantoto Tactician Magician, which was the art card. Legendary creature, Dwarf Wizard. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Shantoto's gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. If X is 4 or more, draw a card. Then, as always, we have Sid, Timeless Artificer. It's a 4 cost legendary creature, Human Artificer. Artifact creatures and heroes you control get +1/+1 for each Artificer you control and each Artificer card in your graveyard. A deck can have any number of cards named Sid, Timeless Artificer. And as you guys know, Sid, Timeless Artificer is in like each of these games. So like, I mean, Final Fantasy X has its own, Sid, Timeless Artificers, Final Fantasy IX has their own. Just same exact effect, different artwork. Then we have extended arts for the Absolute Virtue and then Shantoto Tactician Magician, and you can find both of those in the collector boosters, bundles, and gift bundles. And finally, we're on to lands, and this is it. We have Windrust Federation. It enters tapped, and you can add green or white. The first star Sybil gained the powers of the stars and moon at full moon fountain. She found the stars of hope from within the darkness and led to Windrust to glory. Not sure what that means? Let me know in the comments below. And then you have this really cool looking forest card. I kind of like the greenery and this, you know, just kind of having it be that peaceful kind of setting when it comes to forest. And you can find these two cards here. Of course, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys' continued loyalty and support. Let's try to get me to 250 subscribers by the end of this year. I'm at 149 currently, and I look forward to bringing you guys more videos. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.